NFFTY, the National Film Festival for Talented Youth, is coming up starting March 26th at SIFF Cinemas in Seattle. It's one of the world's largest festivals dedicated to showcasing the next generation of filmmakers. And here to highlight a few of the films, NFFTY Managing Director Ryan Saunders, as well as Oliver Rodriguez-Dixon, one of the local filmmakers who's entered the competition with his film Role Models. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. So Ryan, I want to start with you. Tell everyone about the festival this year.
NFFTY's the best.
End. Mic drop.
There we go. NFFTY's a really special place. This is our 19th edition. It's sort of a hometown success story. It was founded by 3 teenagers back in 2007 with some help from their parents. But it's grown to be the world's largest festival for emerging filmmakers. At this point now, having been around for 19 years, we have filmmakers that are nearly at the Oscars almost every year. One of the filmmakers who tied for Best Short Film at the Oscars just last week is a NFFTY alum. Yeah, so it's really the place to see like what's up next, you know? And so this year we have 235 films from 30 states and 41 countries and territories. So it's one of the most global editions of the festival yet.
Congratulations on all this success, and congratulations are also in order here. Oliver, you are entering your film Role Models. Please tell us about the film.
Yeah, so Role Models is a short documentary film that I made with one of my friends from college. We both graduated together last year, and it's covering the story of a local car club in Walla Walla, Washington, that spans across small towns in eastern Washington, and sort of their story on how they came to be, which is memorializing one of their daughters who tragically passed away in a car accident. And the story follows them rebuilding her truck into a lowrider to remember her, and also it covers the culture and the vibrancy of the car shows and what it's like in the summer in Washington and how special this can all be.
That sounds like a beautiful tribute to her and such a special film. And you're from Olympia, so what's it like to have your film entered in Seattle and with this festival?
Man, it feels really special for me. Like being from Washington, Olympia is, it's not quite Seattle, but we like to claim, the greater Seattle area sometimes. But I think that, having the access to friends, family, being able to come see the event, and especially people in the lowrider community here in the Northwest. I mean, this is something that it's not always talked about. I think a lot of people affiliate lowriders with California and the Southwest, but we're really trying to put Washington on and let people know that, the culture is up here too. So you're going to see a lot of the lowriders at the show, at the screening, and we're really excited to be here in Seattle.
Well, I'm so happy for you. This is awesome. Can't wait to see that film. And Ryan, we're going to highlight some other ones too. First up, Love 192. Tell me.
It's a very special film. One thing that's really unique about it is that the first half of it is filmed within a virtual role-playing game. So it's a virtual cinema inside the game that they've filmed it in, and it's about a burgeoning queer relationship that sort of transcends the pixels, right? They're meeting online as the server is about to be shut down, and then they meet in real life in location photography shot in the American Midwest as they meet in person for the first time. And it's an incredibly tender story that I think is really pushing the boundaries of what constitutes filmmaking in real and virtual spaces.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay, a little something for everyone here. Restricted is the next film you want to talk about. Please tell me more.
So Restricted, as I mentioned, this is one of the most global editions of NFFTY yet, and we're debuting a lot of countries that haven't been at NFFTY before, and this is the first year we've had a film from Palestine. Wow. And the film follows a young runner who she's qualified for a world championship, but she's unable to attend because of the restrictions on travel and occupation. And so the film is this incredible portrait of resilience and strength as she sort of fights and has to risk to make some decisions to be able to participate in what she loves. So it's a really beautiful film.
Gosh, global, like you're saying. This is awesome. And then this next one, you're going to have to help me to pronounce this one, please. Our third film.
Yes, so this one's from Iceland. It's called Fjallferð, which means the mountain trek. And I love Iceland.
I love Iceland. One of my favorite places to visit.
I love Icelandic sheep, so you've seen them, yes?
What about the ponies?
Well, of course the ponies, yes. But and then I love Icelandic wool. And so this movie is about the roundup for Icelandic sheep in the highlands. And so it follows a group of farmers as they're rounding up the sheep, and it's a community portrait of them, gathering them, and it's also a focus on a sustainable future. This film plays in our environmental screening block, and it focuses on the way that the sheep are actually giving back to the environment by having them graze across the countryside, and the grass is growing back. And it's just so beautiful. I mean,
it's
gorgeous.
beautifully shot. The cinematography and all of these that we've seen are just fantastic. Lastly, we have one more to talk about, Dear May. What can you tell me about this one?
Dear May is a deeply moving film. It's in our closing night program, and it also closes out the entire festival. So it's sort of like the last film, the last taste of NFFTY you get if you attend. And it follows two sisters whose mother has recently passed away, and they try to honor her legacy by maintaining their restaurant, which is a Michelin-rated restaurant in Thailand. And the film sort of traces this, the interpersonal drama between the two sisters, but as they grow closer through their grief in their work. And so it's both something that looks back at the past and memory and tradition, but also looks toward the future, towards what they can accomplish together.
So inspiring. All of those look fantastic. Where can people get tickets and find out more?
So definitely check out NFFTY.org. That's where we've got our passes on sale, where you can get 3-day passes, individual tickets. You got it all. We got all the options available. And we also have a virtual festival that runs that's available worldwide, so folks can share with friends and family and check out the festival after the in-person weekend.
And before we leave, Oliver, I want to know any tip for young filmmakers that are watching?
Oh, so much. I mean, I was just talking to Ryan about the process of making role models and how at one point we didn't own a camera between my team. So, and we still were just finding ways to make it happen. And that's very unprofessional. I wouldn't recommend to not own a camera, but I would say that if you find a story that speaks to you, like, it's worth it to make it happen, to see something completed that you put your heart and soul into, and you can look back on forever. Like, we made role models forever,
You did. It's going to live forever. Your passion is infectious, both of you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
And opening night will be a red carpet gala at SIFF Cinema downtown on the 26th. The rest of the films throughout the weekend will screen at SIFF Cinema uptown. Virtual screenings will go through April 5th.